Hello, and welcome back to Inside the Runner's Studio. This is your host, Tom, and with me, as always, are Aaron, Michael, and Diana.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. I forgot.
That's okay. We're off to a great start.
As per usual.
This is our mini-series where we'd like to learn and chat with folks from our running community. And today we have our friend Ana loves coffee. Runs.On.Coffee.
I do love it.
Ana.Runs.On.Coffee. I apologize. So you know the format. This is going to be kind of rapid fire. We're going to ask you a bunch of questions that we threw into a randomizer, some running related, some non-running related. But before we get into that, why don't you tell us who you are and where you're from?
Well, I'm Ana. I'm a nurse here in the Chicago area. I'm married to a soldier, so I kind of lived all over the U.S., but I was originally from Brazil. I moved here when I was 14, so I've been here for a while. I'm definitely far, far away from 14 now.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, going from Brazil and now you're in Chicago. Are you just cold all the time?
He didn't, like, when we got married right after college, and the Army lets you, like, make a wish list of all the military bases that you would like to go to. And without asking me, right before he proposed, he made his list, and he put Hawaii and Europe at the bottom, which is totally not okay. We ended up in upstate New York. It was pretty warm.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's funny.
We've been together for 16 years and I'm still salty.
I get it. Although I do love Chicago. Chicago's a great town.
Yeah,
It is
absolutely.
awesome. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Ana, we've got some different questions for you guys today. So we were just telling you right before we started the episode that Aaron came up with some new questions that we've put in our randomizer. So I think you're getting a first look at some of our new questions. So I love it. So I know you're a runner, and I see you're wearing your Disney 5K shirt.
Yes.
Love it. Do you have a weird running habit or quirk?
So I talked to my family about these questions just because I was interested in their input. And this one is the one that I immediately went, no. I mean, everything I do is like, it's weird, but it's what runners do, like anti-chafing stuff and getting up incredibly early. And my husband just looks at me dead serious. He goes, you get dressed up to run in a basement and nobody sees you.
It's true. Your full costumes are amazing for your basement runs. It's great. I love it.
I apparently just lost the sensor that tells me stuff is weird, but
That's so funny. When someone
I
finds
dress funny.
I love it.
When someone finds out that you're a runner, what is the most common thing they ask?
I have not met somebody who doesn't already know I'm a runner in a really long time. They usually ask me if I ever want to consider running a marathon, and then because I live here, they always suggest Chicago. And then when they're trying to be more fun with their suggestions, they offer Disney as a suggestion. And I've done Chicago 7 times and Disney a few times, and so the conversation goes from there usually.
So what is your favorite piece of running gear?
I do love the sparkle skirts. Aaron knows that, and Diane, I think so too. I have an appreciation for like the stuff that people don't notice so much, like the anti-chafing stuff. Obviously what I'm wearing is more noticeable, but I didn't realize how much the stuff that you use for prepping for a run makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Like Diana's chafing story, for instance, is like burned into my brain.
I think
No
it's burned into a lot of people's brains.
like no story will ever match that one. So I've had bad stories, but not like that. And like, you're my hero. But like, for all my years of running, I used, well, I don't even use it anymore now, but like what's the really like well-known chafing thing?
Body Glide.
Body Glide, yeah. But then the same episode, I think it was, that you guys started talking about the squirrels.
Nut butter.
Nut butter, yes. And afterwards, I was like, I should really get some to see what this is about. So you really need to become like sponsored or something, because I was so excited. I'm like, this is so much better.
It's like greasier, like almost.
It is.
Like,
it's slippery.
It smells more natural. Like, it goes on easier. Like, I could go on and on. I will spare you.
In the beginning, I thought we were sponsored because Aaron kept talking about it. any chance she could possibly say squirrel's nut butter, she would.
They rejected me. Womp womp.
No, I started using it, and I don't know if I prefer one over the other, but now Tom and I don't get ours mixed up, because I'll use the squirrel's nut butter and he uses Body Glide, and I was convinced we were using each other's Body Glide, which is disgusting. So like, now I know like what is mine and what is his.
Oh,
so funny.
See, I really thought this answer was going to be Bluetooth speaker.
So look, so I haven't had like new stuff in a long time, because I've been running since high school. So I kind of like have my own groove of like what works, what doesn't work. And those are the two things that like were total game changers. That and the aftershocks, like that's what I have on right now. Because the speaker stuff, like it's a trigger. But,
Michael and her are kindred spirits.
I'm more vocal about it maybe, but he's definitely like more sensitive to it, I think, than I am. I'm very specific on when it triggers me. Like, if a person is training and they're out running like on their own, I couldn't care less. Like, I totally get it. Like, yes, you have your like ability to hear cars and all of that. It's during races that for some reason, like, I'm automatically furious. No, you are not the life of the party. Put headphones in.
Oh, gosh.
And I think it's because the course is, like the roads are closed and everything. So
you're not looking out for traffic or anything.
Yeah. Sorry, we totally deviated.
No, that's fine.
I
That's
love
fine.
that. I love it.
Okay, what's the biggest mistake you've ever made in a race?
Oh gosh, I have made so many. So many.
Haven't we all?
Yes.
Yeah, I have dressed completely incorrectly for races. Again, because of Diana's story, I don't feel so bad about it anymore. But like, I've like hurt myself pretty bad.
Poor Diana.
You scarred me. No, I'm kidding. I'm
scarred.
Literally.
No, actually, like there was it's stuff like the first marathon that I did, first Chicago. I thought I had all my gear ready. I had been training for it and everything, and my foot started to swell up, and I didn't think it was a big deal to just keep going instead of just like loosen the shoelace. And because it was mile 20, I was afraid if I stopped, I wasn't going to be able to get back up. And so I could tell my shoe was getting tighter and tighter, and I ended up with like this huge ball thing on my foot after the race.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I couldn't wear like running shoes or any shoes really properly for a few months after that until it went down. So yeah, good times. But yeah, so now I know, like, get shoes that are a little bit bigger, don't tie them too tight, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I think it's me. Oh, here's a question. Do you wear the race shirt or premium during a race or prior to a race?
I don't even touch it.
Wow.
No, I like the Run Disney does the I Did It shirts.
Yeah.
I buy them because they're going to sell out, but I don't take it out of the bag. The race shirts, the ones that actually come with the registration for any race, I look at them to make sure that they're right size. That's what I wear after the run. Disney, we all, I guess, wear our medals around the parks, but like other races, you know, it all goes straight to the wall where I keep my medals. So I put on, I put on the shirt after the race, but I just don't trust that it's not going to feel weird when I'm running, especially because they usually have, you know, sleeves, and I keep pulling my sleeves up if I have anything with sleeves while I run. It's just
Yeah.
All
right, we're going to move into random questions. If you won,
my answers were random already before.
Well, if you were to win $1 million, what would be the first thing you would do?
Well, that's predictable, but I would definitely go to Disney. But I would get fancy. I'd go to like Disneyland Paris.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Oh, yes.
That's right.
Go travel outside the country to Disney.
Yes, and then
do
blow
all
the rest of the
you
money.
could. I was gonna say you could do all of the Disney parks
Oh
then,
no!
right?
I was gonna say I would blow the rest of the money on race registration.
$1 million in race registrations.
Oh God! If you could be a member of any TV family, which one would it be?
Oh,
It's a
I
new
didn't even
one.
see that question. Wait a minute.
This is a brand new one, just released.
It was on there.
It's a tricky
Are
one.
you?
I promise. I sent it to you.
You know, it's not on TV anymore, but Modern Family always I would crack up with that show. So I would probably get along with all of them pretty well.
It's a good answer. Okay, so if you were a superhero, what would your superpower be?
All right, a lot of thought went into this one because immediately.
Oh gosh.
Because immediately I thought I would fly. That would be amazing. But then what would I do when I get there? Like, I'm still me. So I would just get there really fast and get beat up by the bad guy. So I would think I would go with strength or something more useful for survival.
oh, there you go.
That's practical. I appreciate that.
Oh, goodness. I love it. All right. Ooh, what was your first job? And was there anything that you really liked or disliked about it?
I worked for the Gap.
Wow.
That enough said?
Yeah, retail.
I worked retail.
Retail.
I was living in South Florida, so I speak a few languages, so it was easy for me to get the job because then I could speak to all the tourists.
Okay.
But I mean, I liked that I got discount in clothing. At the time, I was really into Gap clothing. So I never brought any money home, but I had nice clothes. Yeah, but definitely not my calling. Not what I was into.
All right. And what band would you be embarrassed to admit that you listen to?
Don't say Dave Matthews.
Oh no, that one I'm proud of.
What? You're my favorite person now.
I know all their songs. What? No. Oh gosh. I'm picturing the band and I can't think of the name. I actually listen to a lot of different things, but I listen to a lot of like rock, I guess. Like I like Metallica, I like Godsmack, nice. All of that stuff. But what's the one that we all like joke about?
Nickelback?
Yes. Yes.
I'm kidding. I love it.
You're a Nickelback fan? Is that what you're telling us?
I do know all the songs.
So do I.
Do we look at this photograph?
Oh, God.
Oh,
Gosh. It's just, I think it's I didn't realize it when I was really into the music, but I mean, they do kind of sound alike.
Oh my gosh. So we're going to head into the James Lipton questions. And the first one is, what is your favorite word?
Can you bleep me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good, because it's technically.
Matter of fact.
it's technically.
I like how you said technically.
Very formal. It's so useful. It can be a verb. It can be an adjective.
It's true. This is very true.
I always say that. It is the most versatile word in the American language.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you can
true.
use it to move along all your sentences. No, I actually asked my family because I was curious, like, is there something that I say all the time? And my husband said, your favorite word is wrong.
Wow.
But my son immediately came upstairs. He goes, it's all the curse words.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's great.
So there goes my parenting award.
I feel like Connor would say the same thing about me, probably. And what is your least favorite word?
My husband says it all the time. Trying to remember. It's not actually a word.
Irregardless.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Irregardless. I'm like ready to flip tables when people say that.
It's technically a word now. It is now. They added it to the Webster Dictionary.
Not in my book.
You have an old edition.
My husband finds ways to use it just because he knows it triggers me automatically. So I'm so used to like reacting super strongly about it and like being overly dramatic about it that somebody said it in a meeting once and I almost like react like I usually do.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna get fired because of irregardless.
Oh my god!
Michael says regardless a lot, like a lot. He uses the word regardless.
The real word.
Regardless.
Yeah.
But now, because Diana had started correcting him, so now every single time he says regardless, I go irregardless. Like, literally every single time. I just can't help it. Like every time. Oh gosh. Oh, Tom.
Right. Is it me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get the creepy one.
I always get these, and it's
oh boy.
What turns you on?
This is humor.
Okay.
And what turns you off?
Well, just creepiness.
Creepiness.
Good answers.
Oh, goodness. What sound or noise do you love?
Oh, the oven beeping because the food's ready.
Oh,
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a great.
And then what's your what sound or noise do you hate?
I have a real answer, but I don't want to be a downer. Like I've been a cardiac nurse for a long time, so it's like flatline.
Yeah.
So like when it goes beep and then it like
Yeah.
So
well, you've already answered this question, but I'm going to ask it again anyway, just to make Michael edit it out again. What is your favorite curse word?
did I say it with more gusto?
That was
this
a lot
time?
of gusto. Yes, that's perfect.
That one came from the soul.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Anything at Disney, like cast member, anything. I'm trying to convince my husband that we need to move down there. I'm claiming that we would save so much money. He's on to me though. No, I just think it'd be so fun. It's such a happy play. Like the cast members, I think, like of all the things that I like about Disney, the cast members are by far my favorite. They generally look like they enjoy what they're doing. So.
And what profession would you not like to do?
Anything with finance. It just seems like I don't want to play with other people's money. It's too much. I take care of people's lives, but not their money.
Not their money, yeah.
Sort of cross the line.
Oh gosh.
All right. And so for our final question, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Not today.
Perfect.
That was brilliant. Anna, you're so fun. I love you.
Oh my gosh.
You guys are awesome. I'm glad I got to talk to you all.
Oh gosh, we are so glad to have you on. I love your interactions on Instagram are amazing. I love it. We think about you often. I told you yesterday when we were on the trail, we thought about you because of Whitney Houston blasting. Man. I mean, so loud this girl had. What was it? I will always love you.
Echoing off the cliff.
Off of cliff, like because we're in like the middle of a.
That?
I don't know. It was insane.
I would have been so excited if someone had done that. I would have been like, "Yes, it's happening."
Well, they got their picture taken on the edge of the cliff by someone, and I was like, I could just give a little shove.
Oh gosh!
Look, spoiler. I did not.
Full disclosure here. I think if it was during a race, I would like lose it and just lose it. But I think if I was at a trail, I might sing along.
It's just a nice, peaceful, serene trail. Like everyone's out there. Like that's the thing is like it was just. Not like it was an inappropriate time where like all these people are on the trail, like and enjoying nature.
Wasn't it super loud too?
Oh, it was crazy loud.
Like we were like a quarter mile away, and you could hear it.
Like legit echoing through the canyon.
It was echoing along, the cliff walls.
It was crazy. I was like, oh man. The only reason it got shut off is because they had somebody take their picture.
Yeah.
And they handed them the phone. It was amazing.
You could have offered to take the picture and then just threw the phone off the cliff.
Just tossed it into the Hudson River.
Oh gosh. All right.
So Anna, before we leave you, is there anything you'd like to plug?
Not really. Even my Instagram account, it's just for fun. It's just to get to know other runners. I love being able to meet people before the races and just hang out and so.
Yeah, one day when in person comes back, we promise we're going to meet up.
Yes, definitely. I would love that. Yeah, I would definitely love that.
Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate your time on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah,
it was good times. I'm gonna go run now. So
awesome.
Oh, there you go. In the basement in a costume.
Something ridiculous.
All right, Anna.
You guys take care.
Thank you. You too. All right. Bye.
Bye.